Scripture the messenger, script the messenger. Which way you want to go with it?
Loopy G, Young Machiavelli.
Undeniably genuine.
Okay, undeniably genuine. Formerly uninvited guest.
Uninvited guest, formerly.
Okay, formerly. Okay. Now let me just go ahead and get straight into it. Why the name change?
We ain't uninvited no more.
We're no longer uninvited.
We ain't uninvited no more.
Total access. We open book. What you want to know from the brand to the songs to the individuals, it's all out there for you to see.
It's out there. Total access. You can get it. We can bring it to you. Or you can come get it, you know.
Either way.
Either way it go, you know. Undeniably genuine. Genuine. You know, we genuine, we real about everything we do. You know what I'm saying? Our music, you know what I'm saying? In person, radio interview, TV interviews, we real about everything we do. Anything you coming from us is genuine. It's straight real, you know. You see our faults, you see our goods, you see our bads, you know what I'm saying? So,
it's always two sides to the coin.
Real talk.
Anything about us, two sides of the coin, be it the good or the bad, undeniably genuine. In the end, like the old folks used to say, you're going to always speak from the heart and be the truth.
Right. We might not be uninvited no more, but it still go the same way. If you would have kept rolling with us, you wouldn't be getting rolled over.
So how did UNG come to be? How did y'all link up?
You want to start that one off?
Well, first, I went to his studio. I met him, and I went to his studio at first because I was looking for somewhere to record some new material. We met, talked, chopped it up, wanted to do some things. Then, I think, some months later, y'all had that album release?
Yeah.
Had an album release. At that time, I was doing the solo thing. I just finished running single at the time with Stromatic Records, and it just finished running the Big Knot single. And so he invited me out. Everything came out, got in the back, chopped it up. You know, we got the old pics.
Yeah.
You know, sent a toast of things. And just said, look, man, I finally found, as far as with music, I saw and met somebody that had the same passion and drive. I think he saw the same thing. So we're like, man, we got to just do a project together. Now at that time we didn't. It would have been just Scripture and Loopy G, but you know, as we started getting more and more to it, we just felt at that time,
man, we should do this together.
Let's do it together. Well, what are we gonna call it? Well, a lot of people, you know, the gatekeepers, they're like, if you didn't fit the certain criteria or in that certain clique or this certain clique, you were locked out. Right. So that's how we came up with the name, The Uninvited.
They go all the way back to that because, like he said, at that time, he was doing a lot of traveling. And it seemed like everywhere I went, he was there at the show. Yep. You know, either he was performing or he was showing support to people that was performing. You know what I'm saying? And just everywhere we go. And doing that album release, the Big Fella Mob Game. And I think the album was Somehow Nothing. Something like that. Yeah. And a lot of people came out to that. I think Navajo was there. Navajo was there. His people came out, and Navajo actually performed on stage that night. Yeah. I did want you to perform on stage, but he ended up leaving because, you know, people follow him around with cameras and stuff. Because I think you was in between Stromatic, and I think you had the Big Knots. Yeah, you had the Big Knots going on, and
so we were still pubbing with that.
So yeah, he was traveling everywhere, and I think Charles was probably there. Yeah. Yeah. Came back to the studio and stuff like that. Cause I mean, the Big Fella Mob Game we was doing a lot of stuff back then at that time. And so we always going back and forth to the studio and stuff. And like he said, he came to the studio and he did about 3 songs that night, back to back. Yeah, I think about 3 songs that night, back to back. And like he said, we chopped it up, talked it up, and cause I'm the type of person, I mean, I could do about 10, 20 songs a day if you want to work. And he came right in, like, I'm talking about he had a backpack with so many rhymes in it. I'm talking about remind you KRS-One. I'm talking remind you KRS-One. He just whip a rhyme out. I'm talking about, and what I liked about his music was that he could write with no beat. So you think he pulling out something that he didn't already lay. He ain't never laid this down before. He could just be anywhere and stick it back in the folder. So that's what I did like about that. Somebody that was willing to work, because I get excited when we get to doing music and stuff like that. Man, I go for days just running. that music. So
I had to give him a timeout for real. Like that's enough. That's 62 songs. That's enough.
Now the name Uninvited Guest, when y'all had made mention that you had originally called yourselves that because quote unquote the gatekeepers won't letting y'all in.
Right.
Are there really gatekeepers in Shreveport, Louisiana that's keeping things on lock? I mean, of course I'm not asking for any names, but I'm just asking for the climate of the area as far as doing music.
Okay. We ain't gonna mention names.
You even got a gatekeeper at the gates of heaven.
Okay.
Yeah. Think you ain't got no gatekeeper here? I'm saying, I mean, if we didn't have gatekeepers here, then it wouldn't be that title of radio director.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. I applaud my radio people, but I can't applaud them in all areas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I had to give 5 stars, I wouldn't give all 5. You see what I'm saying? And that goes into a lot of stuff that goes on in our city, in our streets. A lot of people ride around, they faithful radio listeners. I love them. They faithful radio listeners. So it's what you feed them all day. From the moment they wake up in the morning riding to work. It's what you feed them. Radio, man. You the teacher.
Okay.
He is gatekeepers.
Okay. Now what about the argument that, he's just doing his job, he has to answer to orders himself?
To a point, I get that. I can get those that's their job. That's their job. And, to me, if I say the gatekeepers, I'll take it a step further to be those necessarily, if it may not be just radio, if you're in the position. Because, I mean, let's keep it real. We all know this. If you break down circles, because of your affiliation, well, your whole clique or organization, you'll get the rollout. And you yourself can be sitting and be like, but man, what you calling them killing it for real? But they're not affiliated with nobody. You look up, well, man, they ain't affiliated. But she know, they know.
He killing
man, you run into them on a show, and it's surprising, and not calling the artist's name, we'll go somewhere, Texas. We Shreveport, Louisiana. We'll go to Texas. I'm in Houston, meet a group. From here. They like, oh man, well I ain't never know y'all in the city. I ain't never heard of y'all, man. Y'all must not be doing the big thing. I'm like, we here with you. But hey, I got you cool. They do the stage, they do their thing. You hit the stage, you kill it. Boom. You done blew them. Everybody out the water. Everybody like, oh, where y'all from? And they say, well, hey, we from Shreveport. And they look at them like, man, y'all don't know them?
Y'all don't know them? They from the same place y'all from.
Y'all just said y'all. But so now they know it, but still
not in that clique.
The mentality